Come for a steak and a beer or? Nah. Fair enough. Do you two fancy a steak and a beer? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the steak and ale challenge. This goes out to pretty much anybody who wants to do the steak and ale challenge. Here are the rules. You have to buy the steak locally from a local butcher's or wherever you want to buy it from. No supermarkets. It has to be locally produced beef. So we all know what that means. And the beer has to be one of your favourites. So I'm not too bothered where you get the beer from, but if you can buy it from a shop, even better. You know, a local shop, that's even better. I did actually buy mine from my local shop that I do support over anywhere else. I bought the steak with cash. I can't emphasise how much that means. In Britain here, the government are trying to sneak in a cashless society. I'm having none of it. I don't know what it's like in America, but that's what it's like here. So you have to buy the meat with cash. There probably are people out there who are vegetarian. I was when I was young. You can also do this, but it's not going to be meat, is it? So if you want to do the challenge and you want to cook your own take on it, that's fine. If you don't drink, then I want to see top quality coffee or similar to that. So anybody can have a go at this challenge. The one thing, the one rule of all rules, it has to be outside, no inside cooking. So if it's in your back garden, that's all you can manage. I know Stephen Gallivan, if you're watching this, you are the barbecue king, so I want to see you doing this. No crap lager either. I want to see you doing this. You're going to nail it. If anyone's going to do it, you're going to nail it. 2 nominations though. Firstly, Lower Michigan Hiking and Camping. You've been really supportive of my channel lately, so you are my first nomination. I would like to see what you're going to do on this. Second, Rob Hudson of Cerulean Bushcraft. Again, super supportive of my channel and all the bushcraft stuff I do. Rob actually made the squirrel cooker that I'm going to cook this steak on. We've gifted each other quite a lot of stuff over the duration of knowing Rob, but he's my second nomination. Again, anybody who wants to do this, want to put it on Facebook, want to make your own YouTube channel, doing the steak and ale challenge, go for it. I'm gonna have to take this coat off, I'm boiling. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a spot of rain, so I'm gonna put a tarp up anyway between these 2 trees. We're gonna have a little fire by here and yeah, get that steak cooking. My plan was to go out and film this somewhere really nice, but I've been at work all day. The weather in the UK has been terrible lately, Wales especially, typically Welsh weather. You know, that thick misty rain that just gets in your face, and it doesn't matter what sort of waterproof rating coats have got, it just doesn't work. I was mentioning to Rob the other day we should start our own newer waterproof rating, and it goes by places like names. So if you're from around here, if you had a Cumbrian waterproof rating, it's not that bad, is it? But if you had a Pontypool waterproof rating, that's pretty good. Blenavon, that's wet. That, you know, that's a serious waterproof rating. If it can handle Blenavon rain, there's nothing better. Anyway, let's get this tarp up, get a fire going, and get a steak cooking because I'm starving. It is 5:55, and I've been at work all day, like I said. I haven't really eaten much. I can't wait to get eating this steak and having a beer. All right. This is a folding buck saw. Loads of people have told me to show it to people. I was gifted this by a good friend, Mitchell. one of the last of the Silurian Rangers. If you don't know what a Silurian Ranger is, that's because only the people in our sad little group know what a Silurian Ranger is. Basically, back in the day, in this area, the Celtic tribe that was prominent in the area were called the Silurians, and they were very feared people by the Romans and other invading parties. It's quite hard to do. Mitch will tell you. So if anybody wants one of these, just drop a little comment in the comments, and I'll send you a link to either Mitch's website or to his page on Facebook. So these are brilliant, honestly. The work that goes in it. This one's made of oak. I believe he makes them out of beech as well, but this has been with me now for nigh on 3 years. I haven't even changed the blade. Still cutting, still sharp, still going. Amazing piece of kit, lasted a lifetime. I haven't even looked after it, to be honest with you, so sorry Mitch, but I oiled it. You knew when you gave it to me it was going to be a working tool. It is a working tool. It stood up to the test of time, and I'm probably going to have it till I die. So thanks again. What else have I got? Well, I tell you what, this was given to me in quite a sorry state. It's a Robin Wood of Wood's Tools. Very sort of Scandinavian, Nordic looking head. Brilliant piece of kit. Ed Wallace gave me this, another good friend, and the head, basically someone who you gave it to had put a bit of a Scandi grind on it, which blew the blade, so it was pretty much crap. I had to take the head off, re-grind it, re-heat treat it, rehang it, which is on there, solid as a rock. So another kind little gift from one of my friends there. I tell you what, a lot of my gear has been gifted to me. The tarp was a Christmas present from my sister. So Bryony, that's still going as well, going strong. Like I say, I've been gifted quite a lot of stuff, but if anybody else wants to give me gear, yeah, I'll take it, thanks. I don't actually need too much wood. There's a lovely bit of fallen ash here. That's probably going to do me for the whole of the evening, so I'm just going to chop this up. And I think I'm going to go for an upside down fire today. It's quite dry in the middle. I know it's not dead standing, but it's dry enough for all I need it. I think I'm going to go for an upside down fire. And yeah, cook the steak like that. So bear with me, and we'll get a fire going. This piece was actually dead standing, so as you can see, these saws absolutely fly. I love Laplanders, so anybody who has got a Laplander, yeah, I'm all over that. Love a Laplander, but for serious work, when you're out in the woods and you actually want to get some serious wood on the fire, I can't stress enough how good these saws are. Just flies through it. You've got to be careful, because when they jump, it's not going to cut you, it's going to take your hand off. Like, the good thing about using sort of the dead standing like this, when you use the upside down fire, the lowest logs are the thickest logs, and it comes up through the diameters of the wood. So really, you're cutting what you're going to put on the fire. So make sure you kind of use it all. And if you can start cutting them a bit smaller in length, that's also going to help with your setup. That's about as far as we're going to go using that tool. So there's my thickest logs. When you sort of stack them together, I do like to leave a little bit of a gap between them. It just lets the air come up through the fire when you go to light it. But when you sort of get into the top of the fire, you can start bringing them in a bit tighter really, so just like so. And then the very top one, you can have them touching, because that's where you're going to be lighting your kindling. Really, I'd cut these. In fact, I'm going to cut these. So, as you can see, it's gone right up through the layers. Thicker, thinner, thinner, thinner. And this is a really nice pile of just super dry little sticks. We're going to make some feather sticks and then get our striker out onto some dried birch bark that I've got. Put it on there with a little nest of finer sticks. Then what happens is when these light, all the embers fall down through the layers, creating a fire that you don't really have to work on too much. This, I've showed you this before, but to anybody that's interested, this is a Swedish pucko made by Chris Flint. I've said thanks to you many times, but it is one of my favourite knives I've ever had. It's probably 3.5, I would say 3mm thick. It's a skinning, just all-purpose knife really. I wouldn't want to batten with it, I wouldn't want to break it. It could do it, but I wouldn't want to. It's my hunting knife specifically, sorry. Anyway, less of that, let's find it. So I pretty much got everything I need. This, the missing spark, ferro rod. If anybody doesn't know what a ferro rod is, new to the channel, it's just a ferrocerium rod with a striker. In here is copious amounts of birch bark that I've collected in the past. I'm going to bang a few bits on there. Because I can. I use my axe quite often as a platform to strike onto, because you can keep your steel there nice and sturdy, and then when you have got it going, you can transfer it on without burning your hands. So what I like to do is get my knife, start scraping this birch bark up a bit. Sort of fluff it up, make a little pile of that, because that will be easier to get a spark to catch and ignite the flame, not when it does that and jumps up. You just do that quite a bit. So now I like to just get my ferro rod, so I'll try and hold it down. I mean, it's easier if you just scrape some loose stuff in there before you finally and there we go, bang that on the pile like so. So the birch bark's full of oils, natural oils, and then put it all out with that. There's no point in this feather stick really, but we're just banging on there. Oh well, that's gone. Just bang that on there for a laugh, and there's the start of our fire. So like I said, the embers should now fall down through the fire, creating a pretty much labour-free fire. I apologise for the road noise in the background, but it is what it is. Anyway, this is the squirrel cooker that Rob Hudson gifted me, also made me in his forge. So I'm not sure what sort of steel or iron or whatever it is, but it's beautifully made. This was a part of a 3-part kit. Basically, stab down the floor, and then this goes on. This is the first time I've ever used this, so not only do you get to see its maiden voyage, but we also get to see a nice steak cooked on it as well. So this is for sort of a pan, but I'm going to put my steak on there. The other one is double-sided. I actually forgot my grill I was going to put like a grill on there, but there's some hazel over by the fence on the border, on the boundary of the land, so I'm probably just going to get some hazel, take the bark off because that's where the bacteria is in hazel, and put it on there. I don't know though, it might just sit on there nice, I don't know. We'll wait for this fire to build up a bit and we'll see what happens. It's got to be sturdy because this is no mess about steak that's going on here. This is my beer of choice. Old Crafty Hen, oak aged, 6.5%. Thirsty Thursday, guys. Woo! Oh, check that out. There's even the bottle opener on the fire like that. Somebody obviously knew me. Good health, stay safe, cheers. And to all my Welsh brethren, yaki da. So this fire's been going for about 20 minutes, half an hour. It's doing this job. As you can see, we're down into about 3 layers of the first thicknesses. They're all falling down now. It's time to put a steak on. I haven't got all day, so I could wait for it to die down even more. To be honest, I'm not going to burn through that wood. I'll probably just leave it here for when I do come and actually do a camp. But it's time to put a steak on, and this is my weapon of choice. Shout out to Cashell's Butchers in Crickhowell. This is a 20-ounce rump steak, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, to be honest with you. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to do it. It's massive. I've seasoned it with thyme, garlic, salt, pepper. Oh. Oh yeah, boy! Look at that! I don't know about you, but I like my steak sort of medium rare, but to be honest with you, I don't really mind. I don't mind if it's overdone, especially venison steak. A lot of people, I know you say that's sacrilege, but it's just what I'm easy. If it's well done, cool. So we've also got some onions in the pan that we're going to fry up, and I've also got an egg as well. I'm just going to chuck that on. Oh, this is a bit of Russian roulette going on with this pan as of late. It sometimes it likes to collapse on you, so yeah, you got to be careful with that one. Don't want to take too much heat off that fire, so I think we'll just, I don't know, we'll just put it by here, I think. That'll do. As you can see, the steak ends far away. I'll be taking that off soon. I just want to make sure it's cooked enough for me. We'll get the egg in the pan, cook that, let that rest. We can just swing that out of the way. We'll be tucking in soon. Got some super hot sauce to go on top. Can't wait to show you. So this is like the beauty of the squirrel cooker. You just swing it out the way. Fuck, that is hot. Do like that. Boom, straight back on. That smells insane. Insane in the membrane. Right, we can swing that off there now. Let that rest. Get a pan on it. Crack the egg. Just yet another use for the squirrel cooker. Oh no, here we go. Oh, save the yolk. Boom. Get some. See what's going on in that in a minute. See what's going on with that in a minute. Oh yeah. So that's been resting for quite some time. Probably about 5-10 minutes. We're going to take some off to see how it's done. Foolishly, I left my fork at home. Yeah, so this is like well done really, but as you can see it's so tender it's just falling apart. Oh my god. Just to sort of like emphasise how tender that is, we can just like oh my god. It's actually not as well done as I thought, which is pucker. It's absolutely perfect. I'm gonna have to, the time is, I'm gonna have to cut it up to put it in the pan because it's ridiculous. Like. That, like the knife, just fall into it really. Ow! I can't put any pressure on it because it's too hot. Anyway. So straight out the sauce shop, this is sriracha chili sauce, perfect for kebabs, but this ain't no kebab. This is the steak and ale challenge. This is actually quite a good kick on this. I'm not sure how I'm going to eat a runny egg with a pucko knife, but well that's that done then. Honestly, it's not mess about stuff. There's my knife. I think we're just going to have to, well, that egg's stuck to the pan. I think we're just going to have to wait, just spread it up, and I don't even know what I'm going to do. I haven't got a fork. So there's my outside steak and ale challenge. We've got 20-ounce rump steak, egg, onions, 6.5% crafty ale, old crafty hen. Let's see yours. I'm gonna enjoy my meal now. You don't want to see that, it's going to be quite messy. But as soon as I'm done, I'll bring you back. Dip down the egg. Sort of just by, it's good kick on that sauce, just by being able to just tear the steak like that. You can see its tenderness, so good. I think I'm just going to mix the egg up, yeah. Just getting thick ass chunks of steak, y'all. Empty pans. Oh, sorry if I got food over my face. I just ate an egg, onion, and a 20-ounce rub steak with hot sauce in my hands. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna finish off my beer. I'm gonna clean up. That's hot sauce. It's good. It's not too hot, but once you bollock it on there, it gets to you. It's good. I'm gonna finish my beer. I'm gonna put a fire out, scatter the embers, pull the tarp away. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. That is the steak and ale challenge. You know the rules. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're on YouTube or not. Go out, buy a steak, buy your favourite beer, cook it outside, send me a link to the video. See you next time. Oh, so good. That is so good.